my fellow makeup enthusiasts, welcome back to my perfectly healthy expression of makeup enthusiasm. My name is Lainey, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my unpopular opinions. The unpopular opinions tag was created by a YouTuber by the name of Ula Quinn. I think I'm saying that right. I might not be. Apologies if I'm not. I am not familiar with her channel, but I am definitely going to go check her out because these were fun questions. And I was going to say that before we get into all this negativity, let me inject a bit of levity, but actually I don't feel like this is going to be a negative video. I really don't feel self-conscious about expressing these opinions. I just, I'm like everybody else. I like to talk about makeup that I like, makeup that I don't like. Like I said, I don't get much deeper than that, but I do like to inject some levity into my videos, so let's talk about the new Disney releases. Okay, this is totally not makeup related, but is anybody else like a big, just lifelong diehard Disney fan? Because I am. So last night I got on this kick where I wasn't even watching makeup videos, which is unusual for me because usually if I'm on YouTube, I'm watching makeup videos. But I decided to watch all of the trailers for the upcoming Disney live action movies. So I watched the trailer for Dumbo, directed by Tim Burton, by the way. Oh, and that looks fantastic. I can't wait for that. And then I watched the trailer for Aladdin. Aladdin isn't a Disney movie that I've ever heard someone call their favorite. I wouldn't call it my favorite either, but it has a special place in my heart. I used to dance around my living room choreographing dances to Arabian Nights and Prince Ali when I was a kid. So Aladdin, I love it. I'm so excited for that movie. And then The Lion King, and I'm not kidding you guys, when I watched the trailer for The Lion King, I was really excited, and then as soon as I heard that, na sequenya, na na ni da da da, oh my gosh, I just started weeping. I'm getting misty-eyed just thinking about it, and just the little baby Simba face. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I'm over the moon excited about that. And then I watched another video. Did I scare my cat? No, I actually didn't. So enough about Disney. I do want to know which of the upcoming releases are you most excited for. I don't know which one I'm most excited about. I think maybe Aladdin. I got the most emotional over The Lion King, but I think that I got happier over Aladdin. Does that make any sense? No, that doesn't make any sense. So let me know down below. Are you a Disney fan? If so, which movie are you the most excited about? And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the unpopular opinions tag. First question, product you don't like that everybody else likes. Definitely the Laura Mercier setting powder, but that's not anything against the Laura Mercier setting powder in particular. I just hate setting powders, but the reason I'm including that one is because that was the setting powder that made me realize that I hate setting powders. I had heard nothing but rave reviews about it. Every single video I watched, they're like, okay, I'm gonna get my Laura Mercier setting powder. And everybody raved about it. They said it was the best thing ever. They said that it was better than sex. It changed their life. It sucked their dick for them. And I tried it, and I thought that it made my skin look icky. It added texture. It emphasized my fine lines. I hated it. And I had tried a couple of setting powders before that, but I thought that they just were lesser setting powders, and that when I finally tried the ultimate setting powder, I was gonna love it. I hated it. The second one is definitely, well, I'm gonna include this, the Tarte Shape Tape, but did I say Tarte or did I say Shart? I have no idea. I guess I'll find out when I watch it back. Anyway, the Tarte Shape Tape, just because I've never even tried it, so I guess I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like it as a concept, just because I'm an old fart, and I just imagine that emphasizing, just like the Laura Mercier setting powder emphasized all my fucking wrinkles, I think that the Shape Tape would do the same thing, so I've never even been tempted to try it. And then the third product that I want to include is the Too Faced Glitter Glue. I love Too Faced. I love glitter. You would think that that would be one of my ultimate staple products, but I hated it. And I don't know why it did this on me, but it pilled up. It pilled up when I used a normal amount. It pilled up when I used a very, very tiny amount. I even tried using a lot and it pilled up. So no matter what I did, it would pill up and it would take the eyeshadow or the glitter shadow with it, and then little balls of glitter would be falling off of my eyes, and it sucked. I personally like Glitter Fix by Glamour Doll Eyes, and this is, I think it's $6. The only problem with this is that bleh. The only problem with this is that it is perpetually out of stock, but you can get on a notification list. So, I mean, I can't recommend this enough. I love this, and I love glitter, and this actually works. Second question, product that you love that everyone else hates. If you watch me, you know what I'm gonna say. Enough said. Collab you weren't interested in. All of them, with the exception of the Kristen Leanne and Urban Decay collab. I don't know. A lot of times there will be a collab and I have no idea who the influencer is who's collabing with the brand. And even when I do, a lot of collabs are just boring. Even when the influencer herself is not boring, the collab ends up being a snooze fest. Plus, for me, I tend to keep my feelings about the person collabing with the brand and the product itself completely separate. They are separate entities. One does not influence the other. And I'm sitting here thinking about a video that I recently filmed where I was talking about the Morphe Unleash Your Inner Artist palette, the collab with James Charles. And I kind of cringed because I felt the need to add, oh, and I really like James Charles too. Well, honestly, that has nothing to do with my desire for the palette. And speaking of my desire for that palette, that is waning because that palette is so out of reach. It doesn't stay in stock. It's impossible to get your hands on, at least if you're me and you don't obsessively check your email for updates from Ulta. I can't get my hands on it, but I'm probably not trying hard enough. Anyway, when a makeup product is so hard to get, I lose interest, and I'm the same way with dudes. If a dude is just impossible to get and showing no interest, I lose interest. I mean, I need some interest coming back my way. So Morphe, like I need you to see my little bit of remaining interest and make it a little bit more available. I know that's not reasonable. But anyway, I also think that Morphe is kind of scamming us a little bit, or I think it's a marketing ploy. I think they probably have warehouses upon warehouses full of that palette, and they're just releasing like 1,000 at a time. I'm sure it's more than that. I realize that there's hype surrounding it. It looks cool. I understand why people want it. I mean, I'm kind of amongst them still. But I do feel like they probably could have a steadier release of that product if they wanted to, and they're trying to just make us want it more. Well, Morphe, you're making me want it less. Trend you don't do. Instagram brows. Although, I kind of tried to do them today and I hate them. It wasn't intentional. I didn't set out thinking I'm gonna do a big, bold Instagram brow. I screwed up and I kind of went outside my actual brow area and made them bigger than they actually are. And I was like, well, let's just go with it. You know, everybody else seems to like it, so they say it makes you look younger. Ooh, so let's try it. But I overdid it, and I don't like them. I feel like a clown a little bit. And so I put some glitter on them to make myself like them more. But I don't like that trend. Not everyone's face is suited to big, bold brows. And when you try to draw them on, even if they are expertly drawn, I don't like it. Also, baking. My skin is too mature for that kid shit. And yeah, I know people are gonna say, no, even if you've got mature skin, you can bake. No, not so much. And plus, I don't care. I did actually find a foolproof solution to this unpleasantness under my eyes. Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't even call it in the morning. Just fuck it. I'm in my fucking 40s. What can I do? This is just part of life. I've got crepey under eyes. I'd rather have crepey under eyes and at least try to age somewhat gracefully than cram a bunch of powder and concealer on and look even worse. Influencer that you don't watch. I don't know. I mean, I mostly watch indie channels. I'm sure that there are a ton of the big beauty gurus that I don't watch, but I don't know what I don't know. I guess I could tell you the big influencers that I do watch. I do watch Tati. I really trust her opinion, and the reason being is because she has reached such a high level of not even influencer status. She is a celebrity at this point, and I feel like she is so big and so famous that she's above pandering to brands because she doesn't need to. And so I tend to really trust her opinion. And even though her style is completely different from mine, I like her channel, I do. And I also, I watch Jeffree Star, and we're gonna get into that later.